Today we're going to be making a log cabin fire, and we're going to be cooking steaks on a skillet.
Can you explain how you made this fire
Oh yeah,
and why?
I made this fire so I could cook on the skillet for steaks and asparagus. and I put the dirt right here so the wind wouldn't blow out the fire. And then I made there's 2 sticks, like a log cabin, going that way, and then that way, and then up here. I put 3 up here so then I could put the pan up there. And I'm waiting for the fire to get started.
Now, would you want that middle one to be bigger, or would you want one the same height as the other one so that the pan doesn't roll, or does it matter?
It does matter.
Good choice.
Thank you.
It's a very windy day. Is that fire having a little trouble starting?
Yeah, I'm really sure a lot.
Maybe you need some dried leaves in there, perhaps? Would that help?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. So do you need to add some more dry leaves or some dry sticks, or how does this work?
We need to keep some wood by us, so if it does start to go out, we have to put some at the bottom.
Looks like you need more dried leaves down there. It's starting to go out, huh?
Yep.
Got plenty of them.
Yeah, there's a ton around here.
Did it already die, or is it coming back?
I think it's coming back.
Try and put some on the other side, maybe. I think that one's dying on that other side.
Yeah, I'll put some sticks here so once the big flame goes up, it'll catch some sticks on fire.
Let's put a lot more leaves at the bottom. And then try that again. You might need a fair bit more of these leaves because they burn so quickly. Just keep pushing them in there. Push them in, push them in. Just keep feeding that fire. There you go. Now remember, when you do a fire, you want to always make sure you have water nearby.
And if it does get out of control, we have dirt nearby. And some
Correct.
water.
Good job. Fire safety is paramount. Keep feeding it. Good job. Let's keep feeding some more leaves in there because it looks like it keeps wanting to die. If you keep feeding it and feeding it, it'll get bigger and bigger. Put this one in the middle. There you go. Now keep feeding it these dry leaves because it's going to die.
It's starting not to light over here, so I'll light it back.
Fires can be tricky, especially if you're learning something new, right?
Very sure.
Nice. You want to try and put your skillet on there?
Yeah.
Dump it out with those leaves. There we go. There we go. There we go. That might help it a little bit too. We're gonna let that heat up, huh?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do while we wait for it to heat up?
We're going to put the steaks in the.
You're gonna chop up the steak
We're gonna
and the
chop
asparagus.
We're gonna chop up the steak and the asparagus.
Okay. I'm gonna move it a little bit away from that fire. You can move it over here. What kind of steak are we doing today?
We're, I don't know.
You just made up some herbs.
Yeah.
Fire's looking good.
It's better than it was earlier.
It's okay. It takes a little time to get it off. That's all right. When you cook anything, what's the number one rule?
To wash your hands.
Correct. So are you just cutting this into bite-sized pieces and putting them back on the tray?
Yes, I'm gonna put them on bite-sized pieces and put them back on the tray.
That's a pretty sharp knife. Make sure you do the claw so you don't hurt your little fingers and have proper grip. Okay. Rock that knife. Rock that knife. There you go. Doing great.
Thank you.
Make sure you make a claw. Wow, that thing cuts like butter.
Yeah.
And the wind shifted.
Yeah. Shifted really fast.
Cut those into little pieces,
Yes,
little
ma'am.
bite-sized pieces.
Yes, ma'am. Some of them are really little. Some of them are a little big.
That's the fun thing about cooking. Nothing's ever uniform.
Yeah, never. And the thing about cooking, you'll never know what will happen.
That's also true. Always be prepared, right?
Yep. Why do you think some people have a ton of safety stuff in their kitchen?
That's a fair point. Alright, make sure you chop it into little pieces. Yeah, like that. Yeah, good pieces like that. The skillet's heating up nice. It'll be there. It'll be fine.
Yep. I'm gonna add a little bit of running.
Keep it going. There you go. I like how you got one eye on everything at once, but also for safety purposes. Small pieces in that.
Small?
Like Alden bite pieces.
Oh.
Just don't do it too fast because that's a very sharp knife.
Very sharp.
You can just put it back on the meat tray. Get it out of your way if you need to.
Let's make sure.
Make sure you have that thumb and that forefinger on that. Yeah. Alright, now you ready to slap some butter in that skillet? And then we got your fresh herbs from your garden that you chopped up. Where's that spoon?
Spoon. I'd use a stick.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to if I don't see the spoon anywhere, huh? Why don't you go get a wooden spoon from inside the house right quick.
Okay.
Just go ahead and slap these in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, slap those in there and go get you a wooden spoon.
Sounds good then.
Go run and get a spoon. Spread that around really well. You can go ahead and slap the steak in there too. You can put your steak in there. It does not take too long to cook the steak, so pop it all in there. Like dump it in there all at once.
All at once?
Yeah. There you go. Move that package out of the way. Good job. Here's the skillet on for you. Move that meat around a little bit. While that's cooking, you can get your asparagus ready.
Yep.
Do you want to maybe move this, put a piece of wood underneath the skillet to get level, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. Good job. Science, huh?
Actually, I'm going to use a different one for this because I need this one to do it.
Watch this. Oh. Good job. Impressive. You can go ahead and stir that meat around. Now that they're all in the same even cooking surface. There you go.
And now the butter is coming on.
Mm-hmm. Make sure every piece gets some of that good stuff you made in there. And then you can get your asparagus ready and toss it in there too. Go ahead. You can chop them all at once. Chop those ends off. Just 1 inch from the bottom. Yeah, a little more. Toward that first knob. Do.
Oh, so right here.
Yeah. Right here. Like this line.
So-
Yeah, that whole line. There you go. And if you want to chop them in bite-sized pieces, scooch them over and do that.
So like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then do that again.
If you want bite-sized pieces. Or you can just cut them in half.
Okay, I'll keep them like this.
Okay. Go ahead and slap those bad boys in there. Maybe next time we chop them.
Yeah. Look at fire.
Looks pretty good over here.
Yeah, there's no-
Try and put the asparagus under the steak because the steak cooks so incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Like push it to one side maybe. Actually, you can pull. Yeah, move the steak around because I see some undone pieces in there. And then the steak can go in that container right there, and the asparagus can go in the pan.
I'll just move all these asparagus to one side and this steak will have its own side.
Yeah, organization helps on. Look at that one that's trying to escape. Silly sticks. That steak looks phenomenal.
I know, it looks so good.
It smells delicious. I like that you put your own herbs. You chop all that garlic up yourself.
Yeah, the garlic is one of the hardest parts.
And you still have all your fingers.
Yeah.
Steak is almost done. When it's not pink anymore, you can take it off.
I
You
know.
see any pink ones, make sure they're in contact with that pan.
Here's one.
There we go. I see one right,
Yep.
no, other side. Yeah, in that area. Those are pink. Yeah. The wind keeps shifting.
Yeah, there you
It's like, make up your mind, wind.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you need to get a different perspective. Like maybe at your angle you don't see any pink, but maybe at a different angle you may see some.
Yeah, that's right there. I'll make this side go over here where it's missing. fire's going down.
In like 30 seconds, we'll take that steak off. Put it in that container. Alright, you can take that steak off now. Leave the juices in there for the asparagus to soak up now.
It's crazy that you can make just this many pieces with it. A ton. Ooh, some-
That was so good.
There you go.
Oops, look, there was some hiding in there. So steak.
I'm not sure if both sides since they're on the side.
Yeah, we're trying to hide.
I know, they're like, don't take me out.
Don't take
Don't take me so you can eat them.
Oh man, that was good.
Looks
Give that asparagus a good good shake in the You want to give a close up to your friends?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's very good.
Let's keep moving that asparagus around. Get some next to that leaning cart. Try and get those up there. Yeah, those. Yeah.
And I'll try to make them all flat. I'll get some more sticks in here. Try to put some on this side so this side can start burning again. Everywhere I go, there's always some fun.
Just like when we're camping, huh? It followed you.
Every time.
You want to give that asparagus a quick little toss?
Yeah.
I think it actually might be done.
Nice.
I think it's done. Put it on the tray.
It's all done.
And that took about 30 minutes, including you getting your fire part ready.
Wow, that was
So
fun.
you learned something new today. What did you learn how to do today?
Make steak and asparagus on a little campfire.
You learned how to make a campfire from that book that we showed at the beginning.
Yep.
What was your favorite part?
Chopping up the asparagus because I chopped it all up at once.
What was the hardest part?
The hardest part was trying to get the fire ready.
Agreed. And that's even hard for an adult. And that was your first one, so I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
See what we learn next week. Hope you'll be there.
We're gonna show you how to take or extinguish your fire once you're done with it. I had dirt around me whenever I was done doing the hole so I could do the campfire, so that's when I'm gonna use this
Normally we would have
water. Or if you're somewhere else, you could probably use sand because around you.
a pot holder, but since we don't, he's using a shovel to pick it up gently and put it on the ground so he can extinguish the fire. It's still sizzling. And he is covering it. What does covering a fire do to it?
It extinguishes the fire, so it doesn't have any oxygen, so it can't go.
So it smothers it.
Yep, smothers it.
Thanks for cooking our food, Fire. So all the dirt that you pulled out for the hole to make the fire, you're putting it all back in, correct?
Correct.
And then you kind of like pat it in, or it just does it itself?
Now we'll pat it in so we make sure it's all gone.
Okay.
Because there's probably still some burn on this stuff. So.
Yeah, I do see some smoke coming out. How about you use the shovel instead of your shoe? Just in case. Because what does fire do to rubber? It will melt it. So I guess when we don't see any more smoke, that means it's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Woohoo! That's cool.
Now it's done, it's just smoke from the pan. It's just pan, so
Well done.